Welcome to the Bookbibuli podcast. Well, what can I say today? This book is the reason I read. When I was 5 or 6, my librarian, I remember her name was Mrs. Monte, sat down with me one afternoon and started to read the story. I fell in love immediately. If you want to get a kid to read, this is definitely the book. As for me, it will always be in my heart. And I read it to my kids. And someday I wish to read the story to my grandkids, hopefully. You ask, which book is this? Is The Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. And we have Aavrishti with us today, who also loves the book. Hello Aavrishti, how are you?
Hi, thanks for asking. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. I'm Aavrishti Ratra. I study in grade 5, Amity International School, Sector 46, Gurugram. I love reading books. The adventure stories fascinates me. I also love reading and exploring about nature and our universe.
So Aavrishti, out of Joe, Bessie and Fanny, which one do you think you are?
Bessie, the eldest sister, but second sibling out of the 3. She is smart and never shies away from challenges.
Okay, so you like Bessie. And which fairy character did you like the best? I loved Moonface.
Silky, the fairy. She has got beautiful long silky golden hair. She is witty and smart. She always accompanies kids whenever they climb trees to other worlds.
The land of do as you please, the land of goodies and the land of presents must surely be every child's dream. Which land would you like to visit?
The land of do as you please. A land full of fun. Here one can do whatever one wants. We have free birds here and can give wings to our imagination. Isn't it a great place to be in? The funny song Rick sang on Way to the Enchanted Woods. This song was inspired from ridiculously silly song of Saucepan Man. 2 tails of kitten, 2 clouds of sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie.
And I loved the silly rhymes that he used to make. You remember that one? 2 roses for Bessie, 2 spankings for Joe, 2 ribbons for Fanny with a ho, dairy ho. I found that really funny. Okay. What are you going to read next, Aavrishti? Which book?
Well, I plan to read another famous series by Enid Blyton, The Famous 5.
Aavrishti, it seems to me from the book that while the kids have chores, they don't seem to be going to school. Would you like that? I mean, not going to school at all?
Not exactly. Always love to go on adventurous tales, but school is important too. School a wonderful place where we have infinite possibilities to learn and grow.
How would your mother react if you had friends like Moonface, Saucepan Man and Silky?
She will laugh, but will go crazy.
And what about the other folks of Faraway Tree? Did Angry Pixie scare you? Or Dame Wash-a-Lot?
They are adorable. Neither Angry Pixie scares me, nor Dame Washlot. But for sure, I will maintain safe distance from getting wet too often.
Well, thank you very much, Aavrishti, for an insightful podcast. Second book in a series by Enid Blyton, published in 1943. The first one was The Enchanted Forest, and the third one, I believe, was The Folks of the Faraway Tree. Essentially, the continuing adventures of Joe, Bessie and Fanny in the magical tree, its amazing inhabitants, and the various lands that can be accessed from the top of the tree, and the sometimes wonderful and the sometimes not so wonderful adventures they have there. In this particular book, they are joined by their cousin named Dick, who seemed incapable of staying out of trouble. Though I do think in the later series, they changed his name. I wonder why. Like I told you, the first book is The Enchanted Tree, and the third in the series is The Folks of the Faraway Tree. Now, these books can be read as a series or as a standalone. This was my all-time favorite book growing up, and unknown to me at that time, it was my first brush with fantasy as a genre. I believed the enchanted forest and the magic faraway tree were actually real. Only a few pages in, and this delightful story comes rushing back, along with the magical, wishful feelings experienced as a child. Every one of those characters, Fanny, Dick, Bessie, Joe, Moonface, Saucepan Man, Dame Washalot, everyone becomes old friends once again. How shall I end today? I'm wondering, if you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. That's what Einstein said. And with that thought, I think I can leave you safely. Until next Friday. Happy reading!